so on. Maybe you would like to put your luck stuff in the lockers. If I can advise you, it's best not to bring your mobiles, anything else, your pens. You will have everything there, refreshment, so it will be much smoother for you to get inside. But still, there are lockers. You have to go through a check, so please don't feel like I'm coming in last minute, because it can happen that we start the round and you will be still staying in the queue, and so your game starts and you are late. It's not a big problem about like default time, worrying about losing a game, because we have 30 minutes default time, but still you can miss those minutes and later on it can be a mistake. It's never a mistake of arbiters, of organizers. We wish all players understand the regulations and come on time. On time means not in the last minutes. So we will have also 150 boards transmitted, live transmitted, and of course we put here not 15 minutes but 30 minutes delay because of fair play reasons. So no one else except the principals will have access to live transmission without this delay. So outside it will be broadcasted with 30 minutes delay. So rate of play is equal for each tournament, so be careful. It's 90 minutes plus 30 seconds per move starting from move number 1. Many of you are used to the rate of play like 30 plus 30 minutes after move 4, then 30 seconds. Not here. So it means that each game or the round will last less or less long, not so long, of course, so there is no second period. Just be careful about this. Just 90 minutes plus 30 seconds per move, what means, of course, you have to record all your moves. We use 2 DGT clocks, DGT 3000 and DGT 2010. I hope you are familiar with them. Arbiters for sure, yes. So the default time is 30 minutes from the session start. But if you are late and you miss the official bus, then it's best for you to provide your transport on your calls, not to ask anyone else to provide for you, because it's not the duty of organizer. Of course, organizer provides official transport, but if you are late for whatever reason, please take a taxi or so. It's not expensive here. And still, if you arrive few minutes after, for example, 5 o'clock, it's okay. But if you arrive 5:30, for sure you won't get inside because you still have to go through fair play check and it will be too late. So be careful. 30 minutes is really a good time to, even if something happens, to make it and to play the game. Okay, I would give a speech to my colleague, Kausar Bayorjan, and she will mention something about fair play issues, fair play measures.
Okay, good morning everyone.
So, yeah, maybe my voice is not loud as it was. So, for those who already been to the venue, you know that there are 3 playing halls for every tournament. For the Masters, it's first floor, Superstars, and for the Masters and Open, it's ground floor. So for every tournament itself, we have separate entrance for everyone. So Superstars, please don't get confused. You are going to have 2 time checks. The first check is security check. It has nothing to do with the fair play. It's a government check. So you will be having separate entrance where you will meet police people who are checking you. And then you go up to the first floor. There you will meet a desk where you can leave your stuff that you brought together with yourself, the phones, any electronic devices, and then there you will see fair play checks. And then you can go to your venue. For the Open and for the Masters, where the Queen's entrance, you will see the Queen and the door. There you will see the lockers where you can leave your stuff. For you it's separate. And then you will see the entrance. There will be a lot of volunteers today who are going to help you to show where is your tournament is going to be played. So the forbidden items, it's, can we put the next slide please? For forbidden items, it's of course electronic devices, mobile phones, any other signal sources, except that if you have any medical purposes, then please let us know in advance. Any type of watches, unnecessary items like big complex bags, backpacks, and so on, because it will be taking a lot of time. We don't want people to wait in a queue for a long time, so that's why we ask for your cooperation. Please, we are providing the pens, the organizers providing the pens. You will have the refreshments, everything in the playing area, so that's why it will be better for everyone if we will be having fast tracks. If you are in doubt, if you have something but you are not sure that if it's allowed or not, you are feel free to come to us and we will assist you. You will see fair play personnel, some volunteers nearby the toilets. Please don't get scared or worried about it. We will be checking from time to time, like every half an hour, every washroom, every area where the players are going to have a walk and so on. For every belongings, there are lockers. So if you feel like you don't know if you need it in the playing area or not, please just leave them in the lockers.
Thank you. I would like to return to the dress code. You saw it in the regulation in respect to this tournament, on the level of this tournament, also to this country. I would like to ask you to really wear neat, clean shirt, dress. I don't like, flip-flops, caps on your head. It's something what doesn't belong to this kind of event. If it happens to you, we would first give you warning, but for the next round it can happen that you won't be allowed inside. You saw it, especially there is different dress code for closing ceremony and awarding of prizes, but also during the tournament, especially now the political situation everywhere is not easy, but we don't like to see shirts with slogans, images that could offend someone. We are here all friends, we are one family and we respect it, so I don't like to see here anything, something to support a war or something against someone. Here we are friends, we are doing our best so you can enjoy it. So this is something for me what's forbidden. And if I see it, this can be the case that immediately you will be asked to leave in such a dress. Everything else we will try to deal. But please be careful that really like shorts, it's not really nice to see here. I understand the weather, we will see how we can proceed with this. So you can see the score sheets. For your information, we have A5 size. It's much better than E4 also because of the size of the table, and as Kausar mentioned, also pens will be provided, so you can't use your own pens, only official ones. Arbiters will write on the score sheet the category, the board, and the round. Of course, players put their names. We are never putting names of players who don't like it. Of course, you have to record every move on the score sheet, even playing on DGT boards. And if you miss some moves as a player, you have to put it on your time. You have to record it. Doesn't matter if it's in time trouble, it's your fault. Of course, arbiters, once they realize, they can ask you to do it as well also during the game. As here is no second and first period, so you don't have to be so strict about 40 moves, but still it's good to have all moves recorded. So we have different tie breaks, so here please be careful if you start thinking about your final standing and so on. So for superstars and masters, it differs from the tie break for open tournament. So for superstars, the first tie break is average rating of opponent cut 1, so for us known as AROC 1. Then direct encounter, of course if it happens, then Buchholz cut 1 and then median Buchholz. For open, we immediately start with Buchholz cut 1, direct encounter, median Buchholz, and greater number of wins played by black. Here is the map, but much better will be once you get there, you will get an idea. What's important, no players are allowed to visit and enter the other halls. So if I am a player in open section or open tournament, I can't go just to see the superstar or master. For me, the designated area or playing venue is playing hall, plus of course toilets, refreshment area, but designated for open area. The reason is simple. For example, for superstars, they are playing on special floor, second floor, they have one room. We want to provide them the best conditions. Once we put them, even players from other tournaments, it won't work. So please also open and superstars, you are playing on the same floor, but keep in your playing hall. Of course, in your playing hall, you can watch other players' games, walk there. Of course, you have also separate toilets for each tournament. So please be careful about this. Of course, if such a situation happens, we won't let you, and you will get a warning. So it's nothing like really bad, but best to stay in your hall. You can see the Masters playing hall. That's the main hall, the biggest one. You can see the way to the open hall, so they are really close. And then we have superstars, but it's on the upper floor. It's a smaller room, but we have there just 44 players. We want to keep them the best conditions available. You will get a much better approach once you get there, and you will see. We understand that today is the first day, some situations, the first year of this tournament. We will for sure improve during the tournament, so please, we also ask you to understand our position, that we do our best. Of course, we will listen to you and try to improve what we can, but we start and we will do the step-by-step progress. There is also in this area a special area for accompanying person, so also no parents, no couches will be let inside. The playing area is just for players, arbiters, or officials with special permission from me. If it's special sponsor or organizing person or official media, of course they will be let inside, but no one else. Please don't ask for exception that I would like to make a photo of my friend playing. Please let me know. We don't let you. Just for today, for first 15 minutes, you will be let inside. So other people, but then they have to leave, and for other rounds, it won't be allowed. So you know what we speak about playing venue. It's playing hall, toilets, refreshment area, and smoking area. Smoking is forbidden inside the building, only outside the building, and each tournament has own smoking area really close to the exit of the building. But it's not allowed to smoke in the toilets or in any office or inside the building. Okay. At the beginning, just for today, you could realize that you didn't get accreditation. It looks like this. It's a small format. There is not written your name, just the function if you are a player, and different color. For example, you can see I have a blue, so this is for superstars. For masters, you have a green color here down, and for open, you have a white color. You will have to have it all the time with you, so not for the first round. You will find it on your table as players. But later on, you will have to have it, else it can be tricky to get inside. Okay, they will call me, but we will have to put evidence. We don't want to let anyone else. So it means that if you give your accreditation to someone else, just to let him inside, if we find out it's a serious problem and you won't get inside instead of him. So please, if you forget it, it's much better to return if you can make it on time for your accreditation. If not, okay, you wait at the entrance and either me or deputy, they will come for you, we'll put a note, but for the next round still you have to find your accreditation. Yes, so this is mentioned. Please join the venue with some advance from the starting time and cooperate with Fair Play group. It's not allowed to say, for example, I'm not going to take the fair play check, please let me. Of course, we all respect that it's a part of the chess, and if you say no, you know the consequences. So there can be some queue at the beginning, so therefore we ask you to come before, and we can avoid it. Find your place. We'll check if you are seated correctly. So each match arbiter has like 25 boards, so quite a lot, but they will try to do your best. But always check your table if you are in a correct tournament hall, so it's
Okay, it will be easily checked. If you are seated correctly, okay, for example, you sit on correct board, but you are playing white and you sit on the black, also this is a problem, not a big one, but please always be careful, but as from other tournaments. And we start the clocks when I will make announcement. It doesn't mean so it's 5 o'clock you start the clock, because for whatever reason I can get information not to start the round. So you wait and I will announce it, and your deputy chief arbiters and arbiters will also assist you if needed. When the game ends, the players will wait at the board until the arbiter has come to pick up the score sheet. So you don't have to go somewhere looking for your arbiter. You just wait at your board. Maybe you just wave a hand that you finish a game and you want assistance of arbiter. The arbiter will come to your board. He will check the result. Maybe he will ask you just to be sure. Maybe, of course, you are some strong grandmasters and for you it's clear position that was the result. But if I'm even strong arbiter as a player, I would like to be careful what happened and check the results. So you just tell, for example, white win, black win, or you put the kings in correct position. So it means e4, e5, draw, e4, d5, white win, or d4, e5, black win. Yes, but don't take it badly from arbiter. If he like, ask you if he put the result on his match protocol and if he asks to check you. We want to avoid any wrongly included results. And please, once you sign the score sheets, please check if the result on the score sheet is correct and you leave the pen to the arbiter. So it means for the next round, we will provide you, of course, new score sheets and the pen, so you don't take the pen with you. So here you can see how we put the results. So the first diagram, white wins, second is draw, and third, black won. Okay. The conditions, it's also about fair play measures, but of course players are forbidden from communicating with spectators, press, or other players. If you need to speak, you have to call arbiter and speak only in the language the arbiter understands, so best in English. Just please don't take it that it's my vacation and I meet my friends and during the game we will discuss. If I'm there and I see two players speaking, it's too late to say, oh, but we were speaking about how your family is doing, how were your vacations, because I don't know it. And even worse, if I listen e4, e5 and you tell me, yes, but I just mentioned in the previous game I played 2 days before and so on. No, I'm not going to check it. It means most likely you both lost the game. Not for fate, you lost the game because both of you were speaking about chess and whatever. But any other topic, if you want to meet your friends from this tournament, before the round, after the round, feel free, but please, during the round, avoid any communication with anyone, except arbiters or when it's needed. Okay, you can take the drinks from the fridges in the playing area. There is also some refreshment area, some cookies or something like this provided by organizer for free, so you don't have to bring money with you. You can place bottles of water, but please under your table. You know the reason we don't like to see it on the table, not because just sometimes it's split and it's electronic boards, better to put it closed under the table, but no coffee or tea inside the playing hall. So if you want to drink, there is refreshment area, but don't bring it and put it on the table. So you see who can be inside, I mentioned it already. And camera flashes only during first 10 minutes used. Smoking is forbidden. You provide the original score sheet, so you keep the copy. I don't like to see that, oh, my copy is not readable for me and I want to keep original. No, the score sheet, you know, belongs to organizers, so we keep the original, so the white score sheet, you have the copy. Once you finish your game, we want to be nice to you. Of course, if you finish, you lose a game, we don't ask you immediately, you are a spectator, you have to leave. But you become a spectator, so please, if you want just to sit a little bit, consider your position, everything is okay for me, I understand it, I'm also a player. But if you start just walking around, especially and speaking, observing other games, this is not allowed. An arbiter, they will try in a polite way, ask you to leave. Please respect it. So if you just check the game next to you, it's okay. But after a few times, you have to understand you have the same position as any other spectator, and so please leave the playing area. So please, no mobile phones, any electronic devices. We are not going to check, as I mentioned, if it's a regular watch or smart watch, it's not allowed. And I will ask all arbiters to check it before the round, because we can avoid problems. But if you have, like, you see, long sleeve shirt, maybe you won't find out. And then I start writing and you realize, oh, I forgot my watches. That's the problem, you know. And the laws of chess, they don't let us make any other decision, you lost your game. Okay, inspection was mentioned. Collecting results, so please stay seated. Once you finish your game, just raise your hand and the arbiter will collect the result. Electronic, this was everything. Dress code, yes, so neat, clean appearance, shorts, caps, slippers, sunglasses, hats, except for religious reasons, are not allowed. Jeans are allowed, because some tournaments even jeans are not allowed. Here we allow. Also t-shirts are allowed, long sleeve, short sleeve, dress shirt, alternatively t-shirt or polo. Also regular t-shirt is okay, but as I said, without any signs expressing some political opinion and so on. And clean and crisp. No excessive wear or holes. So please, jeans with holes, this is not allowed. Okay, and now it's time for your question or anything else to be added. Yes, we have one microphone, so Patricia, she will assist us. So this guy was the first, and we have time.
Hola.
Hello. I can just ask like this.
Okay.
I would like to know, for today especially, but also the other days, does the transfer, the official transfer, start 1 hour before, or is the final transfer 1 hour before the round?
We got information, okay.
We got information, for example, for today that at 3:30 will be the official transport. Okay, maybe we can let you know, but please for today really try to be at 3:30, and before the round we'll try to check it how often they can go and return. What I worry, if you were playing last Olympics, I can tell you what was the biggest problem, because I was their chief arbiter, was the transport for first 2 rounds. What happened? One hotel with 150 players. Okay, they arranged 1 bus and 3 times going there and back. But what happened? No players arrived 1.5 hours to get the first bus. So everyone came and wanted to get to the second and third bus. But it was not possible. You can't get 150 people for 2 buses. And then we had the problems, they had to arrange extra taxis. So for this reason, just try to understand also organizers that if they ask you to come 1 hour, it can look that it's too early, but please respect it. Because if I say that they will just go there and back all the time, so everyone will wait like 15 to 5 to get the last bus and come there, and then it will be too late. So we will try to improve it, we will check it, but I am not going to tell you that the bus is going there and back again. All official hotels will have the transport provided 1 hour before the start, so normally at 4, today at 3:30 because of the opening ceremony. Okay.
I want to ask about draw offers. Is it allowed to offer a draw after
Good
both
question. I see it was not here. So, okay, let's check who read the regulation. Who knows the answer from players? How it is here with draw, not arbiters. Arbiters should know it for sure. But if some players know.
I think there is Sophia rule, like no draw before 30 moves.
People, great, super. Yeah, so there is this draw restriction. We apply Sophia rules. So 30 moves have to be completed. So both white and black. Only, of course, exception is 3 times repetition or death position, so then of course you can agree, but then if it's before move 30, arbiters, then the principals, they check it, if it's really 3 times repetition. So you can't just agree on the draw, saying that it was 3 times repetition. If it's before move 30, arbiter has to check it, if it's really. Okay, to tell you honestly, if it's not, and you agreed that it's a draw, and it's not 3 times repetition for whatever reason, the best way is just to ask you to continue playing, to make either to repeat it again, or to make the 30 moves, so it's not like that, oh, you lost the game. What's the problem? If you agree on draw before move 30, arbiter's mistake also, that he did not realize it, doesn't, and you leave. And then we realize it when checking the results again, less than 30, it means the loss of a game. It happened on the top events as well, so please be always careful. If you want to agree on draw, if you have 30 moves, if not, if it's 3 times repetition, let it be checked. Even ask the arbiter, please check if it is 3 times repetition. If so, with confirmation, it's okay.
I heard. So, is there can the players bring snacks by themselves to the hall?
The snack is provided, so no drinks, but okay. Just to be honest, as a player, if you start eating apple at the table, it's not good,
Just bring the snacks and eat it in the refreshment area.
Oh, but normally you can also bring some chocolate if it doesn't make noise, normal with you. For fair play measure, it's not a big deal, So I'm okay because some people like to eat something special at special time, and we are here for you to help you. We are really not in, like someone says, in prison. There are some events, they are really strict. We want to do the best for you, of course, to keep regulation. So if you bring your snack, it's okay for us, yes.
And when is the last, is there any last bus after the round? Like for returning to the hotel?
Yeah, the buses, this will be like shuttle. They will provide it, of course, you can't wait till the end of the round once you finish early, so they will provide this transport. And this is maybe, for every tournament, this is the first year, they provided a lot of buses, really, but they for sure they would like to improve. Of course, you can be the first one finishing, and the bus is empty. So you have to understand that you have to wait for a while. You can't just ask, oh, but I need to go to the hotel. So of course some people should be inside, but of course we don't let you wait hour, yes.
Even if I'm the last person, then
Of course, no. Even if you are the last person for whatever reason, because you have 30 extra seconds and you can play 120 moves, for sure the organizer will provide you a transport. Yes.
Hi everybody, I have a question. My name is Jamal. At the end of the game, before announcing the result, before the arbiter came and registered it, are the players allowed to set back the pieces to the game?
What I would like to say, I don't like to see arbiters when they set pieces because normally it can disturb other players playing. So you can think about it the same way. If I finish my game, I can leave the pieces like they are, no need to set them. If you do it, it's not a big mistake, really. But especially when next to you there is time trouble and you start fixing the pieces, it can disturb them. So it's no problem if you just leave the pieces as you finish the game, just put the kings in correct position, and you wait for the arbiter and then you leave. Also the arbiter won't start fixing the initial position immediately. He will wait till the end of the round, or okay, if I have the whole row finished games, I can start fixing, but not if I see that the players are playing.
Okay. Would there be an appeals committee for a tournament?
Yes, of course. As every tournament, we have appeals committee. I can mention the members. So we have 3 official members plus 2 reserve members in case there is someone involved in the appeal or the same country. So the chairman of appeals committee is Mr. Mohammed Abdullah, international arbiter from Somalia. And the members is Grandmaster Arkady Najdish from Bulgaria and Igor Miladinovic, also Grandmaster from Serbia. Reserve members are Ali Farahat, and reserve member is also Mr. Sebar Ali. Appeal fee means 100 euro or in local currency, so it's a 400 dirhams in UAE, and you have to submit it within 1 hour after the end of your game, not of the round. Yes. Of course, in written, we will send it to appeals committee.
Excuse me, some of the participants who their name in the tournament may not participate this tournament. And do you have the solution to avoid this problem? Because another player want to get known.
Sorry, please.
Some of the players whom their name are now in the tournament, they don't come and participate, and because they don't come. And do you have?
I understand. Yeah. Okay. What's the advantage? Probably you are aware of the changes in regulation. So now, if you want to get the norm, you can have one tournament with 8 rounds played, but only in the case it was not your forfeit, but just your player was absent. So you can also get a norm from 8 rounds. We try to do our best to have really in the list and to have all players seated for the first round, but still, if you have like odd number of players, you can't avoid this situation that you are not playing if you are last rated player. So this can happen. Hopefully after the first round we will finish and we will have everything ready. If you have any information about someone not playing in the list, therefore we publish it on Chess Results, so we still have time. We are not going to put the pairing for the first round. We'll put like 1 hour before the round just to be sure, or after the arbiters meeting, so we will do it like 2 hours at least before the round, maybe earlier, just to be sure that we have everyone in the list. Also, we have some players that did not announce that they arrived, so we would prefer to check them if they are really here or not. But now, yes, 8 rounds is not a problem for getting a norm, of course, only from one event, so other events you have to have 9 rounds played. Okay. Thank you. So I wish we all meet at 3:30 at the hotel lobby, and the transport will be provided if you stay in this official hotel, from other hotels as well. So also, as I said, during the event, whatever questions. Oh yes, and colors drawing, we will do it like just automatical. Automatical we will do it. Yes, automatical we will do it. Yeah, so as you will see, it will be like published, yes, on the chess result already with the pair. We'll do the automatical because the top rated player is not here, and we prefer it this way. So once again, please enjoy the event and thank you for your attendance during the technical meeting. Please, arbiters, stay here. We continue with arbiters meeting.